Okay, gotcha. I gotta get back to my friends real quick, but you got Instagram?
Yeah.
Just tell me, yeah, I'll remember it. Alright, guys, so I just...
Asking for the Instagram, fam? What? Triple TG gang. We back in this thing. Y'all know what it is, man. If you do not know who I am, my name is Diamond. And I run this channel called True to the Game. And y'all already know why you came. Today, we are going to be reacting to Mr. Austin Dunham. Mr. I don't need a super game mouthpiece, right? Cold approaching girls at the mall. Infield footage. I'm going to give him a fair chance. But if y'all did not watch my previous video with him in AMS, speaking about how important a mouthpiece is, you can tell AMS understands the importance of having a mouthpiece, right? I can argue that it's one of the most important things in the game is having a solid mouthpiece. Your looks are only going to get you in the door, and to keep you in the door, you got to have substance about yourself. It cannot be superficial, and your looks are superficial. You can't build an emotional connection with a bitch by how you look. Women do not think like men. Men can fall in love over a woman's looks. Women do not work that way. They might think that you're sexy and all of that. But if you cannot build an emotional connection with them, make them feel away, they're going to toss you into the corny bucket or pay my bills bucket just like any other average nigga who doesn't have game. All right? So without further ado, I'm going to give Austin a chance. He speaks down on the mouthpiece and speaks up on handsome man game, which is not game. All right, so I'm not expecting much from this video, so I don't think I'm going to be disappointed at all. I think what I believe about Austin in his game is going to be correct, but I'm going to give him a fair chance. Let's get into the video. Before we do, make sure, if you are a pimp and not a simp, like this video. Make sure you comment your thoughts below. Do y'all think this is game, what we're about to see? Make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified every time I drop an upload so you can get closer to being a pimp and less of a simp. Let's get into the video.
There's not a lot of people out here. A lot of older people, families, like...
Before we get into this, one thing that I will commend him on is even posting this footage. Because this is kind of putting your reputation on the line when you're speaking about you have game and you got all these women and whatever the case is, and you don't need a super game mouthpiece. Is really bold of him to release this footage. And anybody who is going to talk to women on an everyday basis or just in general, he went up to talk to women. A lot of dudes can't do that. So I do have to give him credit for doing that. You know, he didn't have to put this footage out. He didn't have to go talk to women, you know. He didn't have to put himself out there to potentially get criticized and scrutinized. I'm about to say, I don't know what the fuck I was going to say. To be criticized and scrutinized. But let's get into it.
Hey, this is not optimal, but we're going to have to make it work. I don't mean to bother you. I just thought you were super attractive. What's your name?
Leah.
Leah? How are... Awesome.
Wait, where's Leah at?
I said, my name's Austin. How old are you?
I'm 21.
You're 21? Okay, gotcha. I gotta get back to my friends real quick, but you got Instagram?
Yeah.
Just tell me, yeah, I'll remember it. Alright, guys.
What's going on here?
I just made my first one. It wasn't recorded, though. But 1 out of 6, we actually came to the mall because the other area was just way too bad.
Okay, let me go back. Let me listen, because I didn't know what was going on. Let's listen.
But we're gonna have to make it work. I don't mean to bother you. I just thought you were super attractive. What's your name?
Leah.
Leah? How are... Awesome.
First of all, I just thought you were super attractive. I mean, how many times a day does a woman hear she's beautiful, she's so attractive, she's gorgeous, she's cute, and that's what you approach her with? All right, let's keep listening.
I said, my name's Austin. How old are you?
I'm 21.
You're 21? Okay, gotcha. I gotta get back to my friends real quick, but you got Instagram?
Yeah.
Just tell me, yeah, I'll remember it. Alright, guys, so I...
Asking for the Instagram, fam? What? Hey, look. Put your number, or put my number in your phone. You're asking for an Instagram? At least ask for a number. If you want to ask a girl for her number, which I don't know why you would ask her for her number, but if you want to ask her for her number, why not ask for her number and not her Instagram? Are you scared that she's gonna say no to the number? So you immediately go to the Instagram? Like, why? And why wouldn't you just go for the number first, and then if that doesn't work, ask for the Instagram? Like, it already seems like he's pedestalizing these women.
Get back to my friends real quick, but you got Instagram?
Yeah.
Just tell me, yeah, I'll remember it. All right, guys, so I just made my first one.
And that's the thing about it, man. These women, bruh, just because you get a number or just because you get an Instagram, that doesn't mean you're finna hit those. It doesn't mean she's interested. It probably just means she wants you to leave her the fuck alone. All right? You're just like the 9 million other dudes. You have not stood out. You have not made her want to even interact with you. Right? Nothing in that interaction stood out to make a woman be like, you know what, he's still on my mind. He said that one thing, and man, shit, I want to see what that's all about. Not one time in that interaction was anything said to make her feel interested for any reason.
It wasn't recorded though, but 1 out of 6, we actually came to the mall because the other area was just way too bad. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna commentate the rest of this because we did not get the audio, but this is Troy's approach. As you see, in order to...
We're not here for Troy, bruh. We here for you.
My approaches ever are really, really quick.
Hold on.
When they're in a group. So what I've learned is that you really have to get over that fear and kind of still make your approach. But what you want to do is address both people. So after I talk to one girl, I always introduce myself to her friend too.
Yes, I will agree with that. Like I said, I'm not going to be biased. He's 100% correct about that. If you are approaching a group of women, 2 or more women, more than one woman, you need to address the whole group. You don't want nobody to start hating on you and shit like that. You need to address the whole group. And then from there, you can pick and choose.
And then ask questions as a group, and then go back to the singular friend, get the information, then head out. All of my approaches ever are really, really quick. Even in the first one, as you guys saw.
All right, I'm going to pause it again. And shout out to him on that as well. One thing that I can commend him on is he's getting in and he's getting the fuck out. That's a great thing. But once again, you can see why he called, whenever he was on that call with Alpha Male Strategies, AMS, you can see now why you can see why he belittled the mouthpiece. You can see why he said, I don't think you need like a super game mouthpiece, because he doesn't have one. That's why he speaks so highly of handsome man game, which is not game at all, right? Because you can be handsome and still be a lame ass, corny ass nigga, right? Who gets no bitches, or initially gets the bitch and loses the bitch, can't maintain the bitch because he's corny. All right? And you can be an average Joe looking ass nigga and get bitches because you got game. So there is no fucking handsome man game. That's for one. But for two, you can see why he played down the mouthpiece, because as you guys can see, he has no mouthpiece. It is what it is. But let's continue. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe he does another, maybe he continues on. This is a 15-minute video, so let's keep going.
I make it clear, get my name, get their info, then I'm out. I've had a lot of success with that in the past. I don't like to sit and talk for 5-10 minutes.
Yes, I agree. 100%. He's right. Do not be sitting here talking to these bitches about whales, snails, what's your favorite jellyfish, what's your, you know what I'm saying, what's your birthday, what's your sign, all of this shit, bro. What are you doing? Get in and get out. State your intention and get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
unless the conversation is going really, really well.
Even when the conversation is going really, really well, that's the best time to dip. So no, that's one thing I don't agree with. He said he will, you know what I'm saying, unless the conversation is going really, really well, then I'll sit there and talk. You know, no, I'm not sitting there and talking. That's even better. The conversation going well, I'm leaving. I'm making an impression in her mind that she's going to revisit. Like, damn, I can't get him off my mind. I can't get her off my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder where this is going to lead. You know, women love when you know how to build intrigue, curiosity, and interest. Because it's not a lot of guys who can do that. A lot of guys are just basic and boring. right? They don't leave a lasting impression in their minds. It's just like, oh, another guy, try to talk to me,
And talk for 5-10 minutes unless the conversation is going really, really well.
I'm married. I'm sorry.
She's married. You heard that? I heard it. So guys, obviously with
if she married, you don't just walk away after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still spit to her. But hey, I understand it. If you don't want to mess with a married woman, I get it,
cold approaching, you're definitely going to get rejected.
Oh, yeah.
You're literally taking a shot in the dark. As you see right there, she was actually married, and she made it clear to the whole entire store that she was married. What did I do? I just turned around and walked away. Now, I didn't...
That's all it takes, too, man. Just, who cares? You missed the opportunity, You're not the opportunity. I'm the opportunity. So...
show all my approaches, just only 2 of them, but in that whole time,
Only 2 of them? You only approached 2 bitches? With all these people in here? No, ain't no way.
Approached 5 girls, some of them in groups.
5 girls out of all these motherfuckers up in here?
Of those 5, 2, I got the clothes. 1 was...
What the fuck is a clothes?
Underage, and I had no idea. That's why I also asked for the age. This girl was literally 16
oh,
years
hell
old.
No.
And then the second one was married.
Oh,
and
hell
then the
no.
other one just straight up wasn't into it at all. So me and Troy made our approaches, but we have one more person left, and his name is Mike. Now, Mike...
I don't care about Mike either. Hey, man, let me know how y'all feel about Austin. Like I said, this definitely shows why he says super game mouthpiece, because he has no mouthpiece and he wants to put all the focus on his handsome man game because that works to his advantage. I can't hate him for that. At the end of the day, that's how he sells his courses or whatever he sells. That's how he builds his fan base, Oh, if I'm a handsome man, then I can get in there. That's not it's not game. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Austin. Like I said, to even put yourself out there, to put infield out there and shit like that, for people to actually judge and criticize. Hey, man, hats off to you. Hats off to you. But let me know what you think about Austin's approaches. This is the typical guy approach. This is typically what you're going to see. The girl is not going to feel any type of way. She's going to feel like this is just another guy maybe trying to get in my pants or whatever the case is. There's no impression left, But anyway, let me know how you feel in the comment section down below. Like I said, shout out to Austin. No hate towards him. Do I think he has game? Absolutely not. But hey, it is what it is. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. If you are a pimp and not a simp, hit that like button. Make sure that you do. Comment your thoughts below. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you do not miss an upload, so I can get you closer to being a pimp and less of a simp. I will see you guys in the next video, man. And last but not least, I'm out this thing. Stay true to the game.